What's going on, guys and girls? Rob here. And Friday evening, Friday night, we're here on the East Coast, Friday evening on the West Coast. And we want Keith here. We want Keith here. Keith's been sick. Keith contacted me earlier and said he'd been sick. I'm not even sure he worked today. But we want Keith in here. We want the secretary. We want to talk to the secretary with his stitches over her eyes. We want to talk to her. We want to find out this. We want to find out about their birthday party. We want to know more about what happened. What does Sean say about that? 60 Minutes needs to come take care of things. Caught something from one of those girls. We want to hear more. We want to hear more about what happened at the party. And I don't know if he went to. I don't think he took none of them home with him. I want to hear what happened at the party and on their way home. Because he said when they left the party, the girl was drunk, and when she came to work on Monday. And when she came to work on Monday, she had stitches. Big date Tuesday. Oh, okay. What's going on, Philip? Cool. Nothing wrong with that. Good deal. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. We want to find out. I want the secretary. If she wants to come on the line here. Someone catch a sex disease. I got in late. We want the secretary. I want to have her. I want to have a split. I want to have a split screen. I want to get her on here live. Philip's got him a date Tuesday, but I want to interview the secretary, Keith's secretary, the one that had the stitches over her eyes. I want to interview her. I want to get her on here. That's what we want. I told him Keith was sick last night, and Sean said, "What happened?" He caught something from one of those girls. I'm like, "Oh my god!" My day wasn't bad. We went to Lynchburg. Now only one of my printing places is open anymore. They shut one of them down. There's Rob in the living room. They shut one of my printing places down. They shut down Office Max in Lynchburg. They've stopped it. Alex, what's up? Randy, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, they shut down the Office Max. So yeah, we had to go to the Staples. I like the Office. I used to like the Office Max just a little bit better. Nah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Office Max is shut down. So the one down in the bottom there, across from the mall. I got some more wrestlers printed off Legends of Wrestling. Don't nobody go to Office Max but you and Mont. They actually did better printing. They did better printing stuff. They did better jobs of printing. Anytime going to have a big unboxing tomorrow. All right, Philip. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Going to the parents' house. Checked out. Remember Office Depot? That's the one. Office Max, Office Depot. In the city I went to, they shut down. Now, it might just be that one. But every time I went there, they printed stuff better. They always did a better job printing. Staples, you got to wait in lines and shit. Or I did it online and showed exactly. King Pizza Fan, I'm a new subscriber. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Very cool. Very cool. King pizza fan. We got some pizzas we got to try. There's one that Keith tried within the last 2 weeks, week and a half. So we're gonna be trying some out. He said he had a stomach bug. That's what the reason he didn't come in last night. So we'll see what happens. Pirates tickets have went up considerably this year. They've bumped their prices up. Sorry, bastards. Wait till your team is 5-15, then you'll bump your prices back down. So, we'll wait. We'll wait. Trust me, we will wait. Let me see if I can find Keith. Kicking a field goal, really? I'm having a jabroni style conniption fit. That was last weekend. Oh, have I tried this brand yet? Here we go. Here it is. Donato's. This is not at Walmart here. Donato's. Keith's secretary probably punched him in the stomach for trying to make a move on him. I don't know what happened, dude. I don't know what happened. Eddie Rosario, yeah. They want that the outfielder. Daniel Murphy's going to retire. Okay. I was just there last night. Yeah. We were planning on going. We wanted to go to Pittsburgh. Saw Ken's awesome documentary, 48 Hours, when he fell over and his bike seat got stuck up his ass. Awesome. Okay, yeah. I saw Jock Peterson for $7 million. Yep. Yep. I saw that. 48 hours. The 48-hour documentary. Oh my God. He's got a thing for bike seats. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I noticed Matt Moore's going to the Phillies. He got a 1-year deal. JNL. What's going on, guys? We got to get him in here. We have got to get Keith in here. Cardinals and Rockies are talking about Arenado trade. Yeah, Arenado. If Arenado's on the block, Cardinals want him, but it's going to be somebody else that steps up. You wait and see. Somebody else is going to pop up in a trade. If that happens, Arenado, man, he especially in a small ballpark like Cincinnati, Philadelphia, a lot of small ballparks. If somebody can get him, watch out for Atlanta. Watch out for Atlanta. They can be a real pesky team to get away from when you start talking about trades, because they got a lot of trade pieces. They really, really do. John Chaney died at 89. Yeah. Was not one of my most favorite coaches. He could be an ass at times. He really could. I mean, most of the time he was a nice guy, I think, but he whined a lot, especially back in the 90s. He did a lot of whining. Go back and watch him. He was a pain in the ass a lot of the time. Not that a lot of the coaches aren't, but he Yeah, him and Calipari, they yeah, in that press conference, they almost did. I get sick of both listening to both of them after a while. I really did. Chaney's passed away, but I can't help it. I'm not gonna lie about it. Um, TOTW, that's going to be sometime either tomorrow or Sunday, trash dump of the week. That's becoming a big thing on my channel. No. Yeah. Stafford is actually, I don't think it's going to be the Rams. I think it's going to be the 49ers. It's looking more and more like the 49ers are going to get him. If I'm betting, I'm saying the 49ers get Stafford. I think that's who wants him. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't see where the Rams will be getting any better going with Stafford. I like the kid Goff, but they gave up on him, so I don't know where the hell Goff's going. But I tell you what, GameStop stocks went through the roof. It is, you watch. It's going to be a fluky thing, though. 2 weeks from now, watch it. Mike Pettin, yeah, he's not coming back. 2 or 3 weeks from now, you watch. It's going to hit rock bottom again. GameStop stock. Duke the Dumpster Dreezy as a referee. Yeah, there's a lot of trash dumps of the week nominees. Somebody last night even said, "How about the guy that beat his girlfriend up? Seattle Seahawks kid. He's got to be up there." Now, he got released. High-end bankers are the ones that they got a lot of the power. You're right. You are right. But trash dump of the week right now. Yeah. And that's really where I would have thought he was going to end up with, was in Indianapolis. Pac-Man Jones, as far as I know right now, he's not in prison. No. I think he served some time, but I don't think he's in prison now. I don't think he is. Yeah, what's up, Don? Arenado to the Cardinals could happen. Watch out though. Anytime somebody hears Arenado's name mentioned, it's gonna raise the ears up of 3 or 4 other teams. We'll see if Alex, Ms. Rob in the other room. We will see if the Rockies mention the Cardinals just to raise the radar of other teams. If I'm a betting guy, I say he doesn't go to the Cardinals. I got 2 or 3 other teams I think he may go to. I don't think the Cardinals is it. We will see. I may be wrong. But I got a feeling all they're trying to do is raise the radar of other teams. Class action lawsuit in Connecticut sues Subway. Yeah, their tuna sandwich had no tuna in it. Yeah, I saw that shit. I saw that. You imagine that? Tuna substitute. Garbage. Tuna garbage. Yeah. You don't even want to know what was in the tuna sandwich, right? Starkist tuna. What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea. Chicken of the sea. Charlie. Most of the kids in here wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Lou Malnati's. Lou Malnati's is the best in the world, huh? A lot of people saying John's of Bleecker Street in New York is. He's a vein of sausages now. It's just a matter of time before they get my potted meat on Broad Street. It's just better or worse than people bitching that a foot-long sub was not a foot long. Ken's ass was the fake tuna. Oh man, yeah. It was what? It was coming up 3/8 of an inch short. The people sued. Some crazy ass shit. Crazy shit. But I guess if you go sell a foot long sandwich, you would like a foot long bun, you know. But you can't always stretch your bread that far, so I don't know. It looks like it'd have some kind of thing there to make it a certain length, though. But no, who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? It's so funny. Rob, you were right about the Steelers, by the way. Where was I right about the Steelers? I was right about the Senior Bowl. Has anybody heard who the most interesting quarterback at the Senior Bowl is? It's no fluke, guys. It's because he's the best. Take a tape measure with you. Yeah. Huss, what was you talking about the Steelers? Oh yeah, Sean. Mac Jones is the talk of the Senior Bowl. You said they were never Super Bowl contenders despite their regular season. Yes, yes. Newman from Wake Forest. How are we all doing tonight? What's up, Larry? Just popping in to say hi. Hello, Bobby Catalano. Hello. Yes. Also, if you run it back a year, when Baltimore lost one game or 2 games last year, and they were the number 1 seed, number 1 and number 2 seed. I forget. I think they're number 1 seed. I told people they were not a Super Bowl contender. And first game they went up against Tennessee. Tennessee routed them. Pizza are flying outside. So it's we'll see what's going to happen there. Now number 7's trying to do some good stuff. He's owed $41 million next year. $41 million, and he is trying to cut 2/3 of it off. Who are some possible sleepers in the NFL draft? Man, oh man. Yeah, Line trade. Yeah, coming back in the U.S. Ain't that some shit? Really, it's probably going to have to be a quarterback that people just are not thinking is going to be that good. You've got 20 quarterbacks right now that could be changing teams this year, an inordinate amount. I mean, if you tell me a team, chances are that team could be switching quarterbacks this year. It's a great chance. I mean, even the good teams, even a lot of the good teams that's been in the playoffs and got knocked out are changing quarterbacks this year. This is going to be a season, off season like no other, because we're going to have a lot of rookies. Yeah, And then once he left, oh my God, Tortorella lit on his ass. Tortorella lit on his ass. Did you see what he said? I couldn't believe it, man. Some things you can't get rid of if you try to. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? I had a cold last week. I tried to get rid of it too. I'm like, oh shit. Now we know he was coming out of left field and didn't give a damn. He was throwing the punches. When Tortorella gets pissed, man, oh man, you just watch out the way and just let the chips fall, because you know he does not give two shits who hears it. But you know, the kid wanted out. If you saw his last 2 or 3 shifts, he was out there. He was looking like he was with the damn what do you call them? The ice capades. He was out there skating around, guys. I have never seen anybody look like that. I can understand why the coach would have been pissed. I mean, he was doing everything but friggin' pirouettes, man. Yeah, I never heard of the kid, but I just saw his last shift he run up there, and I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, you had to get rid of his ass. Yeah, but this is one time. I'm telling you, he had to get rid of him, man. He had to get rid of that kid. I mean, he was just a problem. But that's what's happening in sports now, guys. When a player wants out, they don't play their contract out. They go out. They floaters start skating around. Yeah, he looked like he was floating on air. That's a problem with football, baseball, basketball, any of it. I want out of town. I'm not going to play. That's all right. You can't make me play well for you. So, and that's what happens. But do realize, if you get this guy, he can do the same shit to you too somewhere down the road. So just don't forget, if he's playing that way, to get to you, don't forget he can play that way to get the hell away from you too. So that was not it. That just wasn't it. All right, King Pizza fan, have a good one, bud. But that was just not the way. I mean, they had to do what they had to do, and getting rid of him was that was the only choice. I just, when I saw that, I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't. I really could not believe it. How much snow this weekend? That's a great question. We've got roughly 2.5 inches of snow on the ground now. I'm going to say we got 10 inches by Monday. So that's what, 7.5 more. I think safely we have 10 inches. We may even have a foot. It looks like Saturday night we're going to get a good bit, and then going into Sunday night we're going to get not 6 feet now. The Northern Division is a great one to watch. Yeah, the Canadian part. Yeah, it is. Sadly, they have to make such damn long trips. Vancouver, everywhere they're going is long ways. And that's really not fair to them. It really isn't. They have to go to Toronto, Ottawa. Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. And, it's really tough. It's really tough. Detroit Red Wings coach is terrible. We have nothing on the ground, says Larry, but we may have as much as 2 to 5 inches. Here in Virginia, like I say, we got 2 or 3 inches now. Well, Edmonton, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Darius, you are here. You certainly are, sir. What's going on, my friend? Ottawa has, they have their own things with Montreal, Ottawa with Toronto. Uh, yeah, it's it's pretty wide open there. Uh, but I like to watch the Leafs and Habs play. I do. Western Michigan got an inch of snow, not much. Rob, where's Keith? We're looking for Keith. We are looking for Keith. We want to call the secretary. We want to get her live on this channel. Awful. We want to get her live on this channel. We want to find out how she acquired those stitches. I told you guys a little while ago, Keith had a stomach bug last night. Somebody said Keith got hit in the stomach by the girl. Edmonton, Calgary rivalry is intense. It is nuts. I agree with you. Calgary and Edmonton do not like each other. Calgary and Vancouver do not like each other. Edmonton and Vancouver do not like each other. Those three teams, we have not seen her. We want her here. Yeah, we don't know what's happening. We just know she's got stitches over her eyes and she's been showing up to work. 9 people at his birthday party, 8 girls and him, a couple weeks ago when he turned 50. And the secretary left drunk, staggering drunk. And he didn't give her a ride home, or he didn't take her to his place. She got a ride with somebody else before it's all said and done. She had stitches above her eyes. We don't know what happened. If she beat somebody's ass, somebody beat her ass. We want to find out. We want to find out. We want her on here. We want her on here. Yep. See, I would love to have her on the split screen with me, and then Keith show up. I think that would be awesome. Oh yeah. Still laughing about the other night and the birthday. Yeah, hell yeah. Damn right, Larry, you got it. They got drunk. Is might. I don't know what's going on. Omus is 7'3" and 334. Who is Omus? Secretary has Keith tied up in a basement. I don't. Yeah, Avs Red Wings for a few years, that was intense. You're right. Is he a wrestler? Never heard of him. Almost. He must be a WWE wrestler. Almost. Stutzler. Stutzler is a rookie, right? Yeah. Stutzler is AJ Styles' bodyguard. Oh, okay. That's why I don't know nothing about it. I don't watch WWE. I will not do it. I just won't do it. I will not turn that. I will not turn the TV on to that. 8 feet tall. They say 7'3", 7'3", 334. Shit. Yeah, I wouldn't even mess with my TV enough to watch that. Ring of Honor is on the same channel as the Indians are every Saturday at midnight. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I like Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor actually comes over here during the day on Saturdays. Yeah, it comes on 11 o'clock during the day. I can watch it. I can watch it. I refuse to watch that crap. They'll be charging you to watch it down the road. Well, WWE is going to. You're right. WWE has already decided to charge you. And they said they made an announcement Monday night. Somebody came in here and said they actually made that announcement that they're going over to kayfabe heights. Yeah. Darius likes AEW. Really? Now, man, we get Sports Time Ohio. Yeah, the Peacock's what they're going to, and yeah. Anybody, all I can say is this: I'm not going to call anybody an idiot. I would not do that. Just make sure you got enough disposable income, because if you go to the Peacock, and then see, I love this shit. I love this shit. With commercials, you can watch it for $4.99. But if you don't want commercials, it's $9.99. Look, you flip over to the NBC Sports Gold channel network. They've already told people that within 18 months, it's $9.99 now. They've done said they're going to double it. They've done said they're going to double it. And that Peacock is part of NBC Gold package. So all I can say is this: watch what you do. Whoever it is, $4.99 could turn into $19.99, which could turn into $29.99 very quickly. And if you got the money, that's cool. You got the money, but I'm just saying. But the Peacock's going to cost. You get the Peacocks, you got Peacock, you're going to pay. You're going to pay. And for whatever it is, golf, wrestling, racing, all that shit, you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. Because none of these sports are going on there out of the goodness of their heart. Cable's not going to go away as long as there's older people paying it. A lot of people need the internet. That's why Dish Network, with this, can't pluck it down Peacock's feather. I personally think Peacock will be a short-lived thing. I think maybe 2-3 years, and then Peacock will fall. It's the same way with that other shit right now that's hitting the ground, rolling too. What's that other stuff that you can get? I don't know. You can pay for parts of it and all that. They're saying that's falling apart at the seams now too. So not the Paramount. It's something like Hulu. Yeah, something like your Hulu. That shit's coming apart at the seams and all that. Yeah. Carl Edwards Jr. is coming back. It's been his first time back since the 19 car. No, minor league deal. Roku and all that stuff. You had a Fire Stick, all that shit. It was something to talk people into buying something so they wouldn't have to get cable. We will stick with our cable. And our cable bill has kind of been stayed put. Now, we will, me and my wife, we will get the Major League Baseball package. And the only reason that's not going up is because it's not been a wave of people begging for it. If a wave of people say, we got to have it, we got to have it, we got to have it, they'll pop it from $1.99 to $2.99. So how much is cable in my area? We got 438 channels. We got HBO, we got Showtime, we got the whole works. we got the fast internet. We have to have a Zap internet for Darla. That's about $250. About $250. And so let's see. We got that Zap internet and 400 channels. But like I say, we've got over 100 movie channels. So, but I don't watch movies. But we just got it in the package. Yep. But in order to get that Zap internet, she's got to have it for her calls and stuff because she works out of Philly. She can't have any of this slow internet stuff. She mashes a button, it has to go to the next page, and it does that. The Zap itself, I think, is 89. I think it is. And then if you go down and like however many, whatever it is, it's like down to 69. And then you can go down to 39. But the best cable's right at 90. I mean, best internet's right at 90. We can have 15 machines in here running at one time. I can be in here running, she can be in here running. My niece can come if she wanted to work with us. She works on the internet. She can come in the other room. We could have a computer in every room, and it'll roll. And we don't have too much problem with it. So, it could be worse, I guess. We do have options here, but none of them beat that. If Mahomes does not win this Super Bowl, he won't catch Brady for the GOAT. Oh, Darius, well, he may not go to 10 Super Bowls, but he could win 6. I'm not sure he's going to win 7. I don't think Mahomes needs that pressure on him, as he's got to win this one. He's got to win this one. Brady, I don't think there's no pressure on Brady to win this one. He's 6 of 9. If he loses, he's 6 of 10. And who the hell is going to go and say, well, he lost 4. Yeah, but he won 6 and he got to 10 of them. All right, who the hell else has done that? I really don't think there's a lot of pressure on Mahomes or Brady. Mahomes, if he loses this one, who in their right mind in Kansas City wants him gone? Nobody. I think Mahomes could get 5 easily. I do think so. Now, let's also don't forget about this, guys. This year, we're going to have an overturning of quarterbacks like we've never seen in our lives. We're going to have some teams next year that are better than they were this year, just due to the fact they've got a great quarterback or a very good quarterback. So, before trash dump of the week could be coming up in the next couple days. Right now, leading in points, leading the voting is a guy from Seattle. He was with the Seahawks. He beat his girlfriend up. He's a real piece of work. We'll show his photo to you. Maybe we may even have his mugshot. If we can get a mugshot of him, we'll show it to you. But before I give Mahomes 5 Super Bowls, we got to see how that, everybody, their offense can't stay a juggernaut for the next 10 years. They just can't. And we got to see what he's got to work with. And then you see what, how good he is at adapting. But I'll also admit he does not have the best running game either. Trash dump nominee, tying his girlfriend, alleged trafficking. T.I. tying his girlfriend. I don't guess I know who that is. Jabroni Friday. Oh, it's every day jabroni. Every day is for the jabronis. The normal everyday people. This is what this channel's about. The trash dumps. We spit on the trash dumps. Oh, he's a rapper. That's why I don't know what the hell a tie is. All right. Yeah. But yeah, we spit on the people that don't want to be cool. Carlito, will Tiger win another major? Yes. Yes. Will he win? Will he break Jack's record? No. But will Tiger win one more? Yes. Seen a gang of jabronies today? That's not hard to see, Carlton. Gangs of jabronis are everywhere. Gangs of trash dumps is even more. That's even more. You're even more likely to see a bunch of them. Yeah. Yeah. BCS or playoffs? Shit. This year the playoffs were better. What's your Final Four in college basketball? Baylor, Gonzaga, one ACC team and a Big Ten team. I don't know who. Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, Chevrolet. Did I hear a Carlito impersonation? Indeed, you did, sir. What's up, demos? Boom. David Demos is here with us. Carlito. I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool. Carlito. Stanley Cup champion. Wow, that's early. Wow. Oh my gosh. Could it be a Canadian team this year? Carlito will be in the Rumble. Oh, really? You know, I like to talk old school wrestling. Demos, he spit apple in Ric Flair's face one time. Yes, he did. Demos is in the building. Stanley Cup champion. All right. Yeah, shoot me down real quick. Edmonton? Probably not. We'll see how they play. I have not watched the game yet. I'm ready to start watching some games. They probably playing like shit right now. I don't know. Dallas, you think Dallas could be it? I think if there ever was a year the Canadian teams could win it, is this year. Because we know there's going to be competitive teams in the playoffs. There are going to be teams in the playoffs that are Canadian. We know that. Just by what is the most unbreakable record in sports? Oh, shit. The most unbreakable record in sports. Wins. How many does Cy Young get? How many wins does Cy Young get? 512? How many? Something like it. Cy Young's win total. 511. 511. Nobody's ever going to do that shit. Nobody's ever doing that. 511. Top 5 active coaches in all of sports. Wow. Most consecutive games played will not be broken. It could get that could get broken though. DiMaggio, that look how long that's been out there. But Cy Young, people win 300 now, and they're relieved because they know they're going in the Hall of Fame, and you're just over halfway getting there to Cy Young. 511. Shit. The Ripken. How about a season record that won't be beaten? Wow. Shit. What's the most? Yeah, 25 years of 20 wins plus, and you got to stay healthy. And who the hell stays healthy now? I like Kobe better than LeBron. Um, shit. What's your most wins in the season? What's your most wins in the season? Well, the Barry Bonds home run record's got a huge asterisk next to it. Gibson's 1.12 probably won't. 31 wins. Shit. Yeah, 59 in 1884, but even 31, I don't know if anybody even hit near 31. Shit, you don't pitch. If you pitch every 6 days, what does that put you up at? 35, 36 starts? I don't think nobody's beaten 31 wins. What did Seattle win in 2001? They won 117 games? 118? That could be broken, though, because you can put yourself a superstar team together. Seattle wins in 2001. 116. They got 116. 700. Yeah, how about that? 749 complete games. Yeah. Don Huston. Yeah, it was 116 by the Mariners. That team was overrated. Crosby is a crybaby. Crosby, Ovechkin. A lot of people like Ovechkin better. I'm not, put a slash between both of them and just give me give me 66 any day of the week. I liked him better than Crosby or Ovechkin, but that's it. Should college athletes be paid? Man, probably not. Thoughts on Stephen Curry? Curry is, to me, the best shooter ever. Best shooter ever. He is capable of getting 80 in a game. What's going on, Brandon Baker? He is. If there ever was going to be somebody that's going to break Wilt's record of 100 points in a game, that's the guy that could do it, because he shoots the ball. Look, if he makes, let's say, 25 threes in a night, which is, it's incredible. So 25 threes would be 75 points. Do I think Duke makes an NCAA tournament? Yes, but I think they're going to have to play well in the ACC tournament. I agree with Larry. They're already making scholarship money. They don't deserve to get paid. That's just me too. I agree with it. Instead of Crosby, Ovechkin, I like Messier better. I know a lot of people think Mark Messier was overrated. I liked Mark Messier. He did a little bit of everything. He could fight too, but I liked Mark Messier. Will MMA kill boxing? Actually, boxing's coming up. It actually has to ride. Yeah, Duke's going to have to play better. Darius, no, because boxing's actually having an uprise right now. The last three pay-per-views in boxing actually has went up. Conor McDavid, Jack Eichel. I like McDavid better, but I'm very slanted. I'm an Edmonton Oilers fan. You need to ask somebody that's not a Buffalo or you need to ask somebody that's not a Buffalo or Edmonton fan. I like McDavid better, but which is the best sports league? Oh, geez. NHL's up there. I'll tell you, hey, if they start getting their money straight, watch out for the MLS. MLS can do it too. Best 4 NHL players of all time. Oh, shit. Why don't you ask a hard one of us? Shit. Orr's got to be up there. Orr's got to be one of the top 4. Damn. Gretzky, Orr. Lemieux and yeah, I like that. Hal Lemieux, I like that. Should athletes be role models? They should try to do their best. They should try to do their best, but I think if you have kids, you need to let them know these are not people you have to look after. So, how late am I to this? M. Sharp, or you are very late? Definitely Gordie Howe. Yeah, I'm with you, Randy. I think Ken Castro got that on his nose right there. Or Howe, Gretzky, Lemieux. I probably, if I were going to put them in order, I probably would put the great one 1. I'd probably put Orr 2. I'd probably put Lemieux 3rd, and then Howe. Probably. But my Lord, you can't go wrong there. Yeah. You should have a sports tournament and have polls. Well, I tell you, we will have a poll up in a few weeks as to who you think is the mid-season NHL MVP so far. So we will. What is your favorite sports movie? My favorite sports movie is Jabroni of the week. We're all jabronis. Now, trash dump of the week. Trash dump of the week. All of us are a bunch of jabronis in here. We're all average Joes coming in here talking. And did you ever get a hockey game, either APBA or Hockey Blast? I got APBA sent to me. You didn't know that, demos? I actually played it one time. I will play it again. Bull Durham is the best sports movie of all time. I like Moneyball. That's my favorite. Slapshot is his. And how about the one with Rob Lowe in it? What was the name of that one? If you're a young kid, you had to like that one. It is cumbersome. It really is, but I'm going to try to play it again. It's right there. Youngblood, yeah. I'm sorry, folks. Now, if you're a young boy, if you watch Youngblood, you got to like that movie. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Remember when he was going to stay with that lady? You had to like it. She do me last night. She do me last week. She do me last night. How did the cards come out from the printer? I got them right here. Major League and Field of Dreams filmed right here in Iowa. Yeah. Dusty Road, the American Dream. Don Cherry Torts. Oh, that's not even close, man. Oh, shit. Torts is he's just a madman. That's all he is. Who's the biggest bust in sports history? We've talked that one before. Ryan Leaf or probably Jamarcus Russell. Ryan Leaf actually made something of himself now. Jamarcus Russell still washing cars. Oh, Brady, yeah. I'm an American dream, understand? There's no way this Plymouth Sun is coming down to Florida and not going to attack you. All he got, Kevin Sullivan, if you will. MAGA TA. Is the NBA draft lottery rigged? I have thought it was. I keep thinking of my Todd Van Poppel baseball. Yeah, Todd Van Poppel. Yeah. Dusty Rhodes. I can't do my best Lex Luger. I don't have a wheelchair. Okay, that was mean. Oh, that was mean. Doom, 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 doom. Rob, damn right. The NHL. Hey, did anybody watch the night of the NHL? The night of the NHL ping pong balls. Yeah. I got Midnight Express and Cornet. I got them. Woo! Or woo, either one. Oh yeah, they're in here. But they dropped the ball that night, and I know Ken watched it. I was the only one that said anything. Who's the next challengers for the Road Warriors? I don't know. Maybe some people in here will have to come up with some answers and let me know who they want to be coming after the Road Warriors. Jim Cornette. Oh yeah, Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, he's in here. The Human Broomstick, Sam Houston. Human Broomstick. Oh, the Human Broomstick. There's some good ones. There's some real good ones in here. Road Warriors, they got Paul Ellering with them too. Yeah. Who's the next iconic athlete? Wow, man. I'll tell you. It could be one of I got I don't have Baron von Raschke. I need Baron von Raschke. Somebody needs to get me Baron von Raschke. They make him though, but I just don't have him. One of these great hitters out there is probably next to Icon. There's the Boogeyman, Jimmy Valiant, Tiger Woods' son. Bruiser Brody is in here, yeah. Bruiser Brody. I was just here's Bruiser. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're actually doing some more investigating on that murder. Yeah, Mahomes could be. I'm thinking baseball, maybe Vlad Guerrero or some junior. Speaking of jabronis, you jabronis have come in here and talk about Iron Sheik all night long. You jabronis deserve everything you get. Who's best coach right now? Whoever's got the best team. McLean's 31 wins came with 336 innings pitched. No, that's right. That's right. There's no way in hell. Bruiser Brody doesn't seem to fare well when I run matches for him. I believe he's sub 500 on my. Really, Fernando Tatis Jr. he could make a big stride too. He really could. Yeah, he could. Mass superstar. Always liked him. Who do you think gets the NBA Rookie of the Year? I know who I wish got the NBA Rookie of the Year. The kid from down there in Orlando. I'm pushing his jersey. Anybody that gets his jersey, okay? Anybody that purchases a jersey of his, I'll have you as a guest on my channel anytime. LaMelo, the Ball Boys. Yeah, they have Volkov. Yeah, they have Volkov on here. Yeah, they got Volkov's on here. How about Blackjack? Magnum TA. Jonathan Isaac. Yeah, Jonathan Isaac. Yeah, Mr. Perfect's on here. Yeah, Mr. Perfect. There's Ivan. Uncle Ivan. Uncle Ivan. Harley Race. Mr. Perfect's on here too. Who was the other one that you guys were saying? Gorgeous George. Gibson. Yeah, Bob Gibson. Look like Dracula in that cape. Let's see what else they got here. I got a bunch. I definitely say if you don't have Phil Singer's games, grab it because it's tough, Mr. McMahon. No chance. Sergeant Slaughter is there's Mr. Perfect. Sergeant Slaughter. Do I have Sergeant Slaughter? I may have him. William Muldoon. How about William Muldoon? Who's got a vaccine shot here? I'm telling you, man, there's so many people that are scaring away from it. There's so many people scaring away from it. It's concerning people. It really is starting to concern people because you've got people that are medical professors and shit shying away from that shit. It's got to concern you. Start game 7. Bob Gibson. Will the U.S. men's soccer team win a World Cup in the next 20 years? No. 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 They don't. Randy Pendle says Greg Maddux. I would either start Bob Gibson or Randy Johnson, one of the two. Because Randy Johnson was such an overpowering lefty. Which college football program is the best ever? Oh, shit. You look at everybody now and you think Alabama. Notre Dame has got a history. But over the last few years, Notre Dame has slacked off. I got you, bud. Lefty Grove, I know. Only available to medical police and fire and the elderly here. Yeah. But Notre Dame, when I was growing up, they didn't back away from nobody. Look at two nuts. Yeah, sure, Darius. If you got fools willing to pay them, as far as being paid, they deserve. I ain't got no problem with them getting paid. It's just like if somebody goes out here and creates something. and somebody's willing to pay them $100 million, more power to you. I ain't got a problem with that. Now, do I think they're the smartest people in the world for paying them that much? No, but that's their business. But I'm like this. A red rooster. I ain't seen red rooster. Red rooster. Oh, me. Nope. Wish it made a Jim Ross card so you could beat his ass once a week. You know? That's one son bitch I don't like, Jim Ross. I'm sorry. I know I offend a bunch of people by saying that shit. But Jim Ross gets on my damn nerves. Johnny Mantel. He just gets on my damn nerves. Do I think Coach K retires this year? I would have thought so. Bam Bam Gordy. Did I show you Bam Bam? I might not have. Bam Bam's in here. I don't think so. Who does Rob want to knock? Rob ain't looking to knock nobody out. Rob is a very peaceful person. Speaking of Rob is a very peaceful person. I got a few Ric Flair cards in here. Oh yeah. RVD Bulldog Bob Brown. I wish they did have him. I like old Bulldog Bob. How about this one, guys? How about this one? Notice the belt. Notice the belt. Yeah. There's Gordy right there. Somebody was just asking for Gordy. Randy Pendle. Yeah. There's Gordy. Jerry Lynn. He was a lot of ECW. Who should the Packers next defensive coordinator be? Wow. Shit. You want to see my new granddaughter tomorrow? Awesome. He's already held her once, though. The limit for cutoff for junior heavyweight's always been in NWA was 220. With Legends, you go 235. I'll probably go 220, 225. But with Legends, you go 235. Okay. Rob, when you start your MLB team by team predictions, we're gonna start them. We're gonna start them in that is Luthez, correct? Luthez. Yep, that's a Luthez card. That's one of the set cards, guys. The new expansion from Phil Singh. I'm gonna get some more too, Randy. Yep. This is what I've got, guys. This is what I've got. It's a big stack. Put them right in here. I do that. Yeah, not enough guys to go 220. One thing I dislike, very hard to run a junior heavy division. It is. But if you got as many as 10, you're pretty good to go with it. 10, you can run a pretty good junior heavyweight division with 10. You go as low as 8 and less, it's hard to do it. But yeah, I've got a Dusty Rhodes card. Legend of Wrestling. Andre was a special edition limited card. I got an Andre card too. You can still or get some from a lot of people. Jakey Snake, Junkyard Dog. I got both of them. Yep. Anybody wanting to start that? You have to purchase the Promoter Prime, and you can do the junior division. Okay, I got you there, Randy. Okay, very cool. Anybody looking to get those cards, definitely. Number one, Dog the Bounty Hunter in that set. No. Dog the Bounty Hunter. Oh, Arenado is done, huh? Really? Nolan Arenado. And the Rockies go pay his salary. How big of idiots are they? Nolan Arenado traded to the Cardinals with the Rockies going to pay the large part of his salary. God, what stupid ass. Yeah. I've got the NWA set right here. I do. All I got to do, I can forward it to you. M. Sharver, he is welcome to do it. And all you got to do, if you contact us, get it on at least 110 paper. Well, I think I probably need thicker than that. I'll probably end up going. When you come over here, I'm going to tell my dog sick him with my 12 cats. If your dog 6 and 12 cats, what are you going to do? Let me watch them fight? He can't climb in my damn SUV, dude. Or my car, either one. Sean's a nut. Go take Sean out to eat. I think I'm going to stick my dog on him. They all will get you. Sean's a damn nut. Hey, Sean, we're going to come take you out to eat. All right, yeah, but when you get over there, I'm going to stick my dog on you. Are you sure you're in 11th grade? Man, bring food. You say no. Rob came through on my Inside the Cup golf game. Had it all printed on 110. Oh. So Randy got. I saw Muda. Do they also have kabuki? No, they don't have great kabuki. They all will get you. Yeah, Randy, how are you playing in Inside the Cup at all? I've got the Inside the Cup right here. I've actually got to get some. I got to spread some stuff. Yeah, they do have kabuki and Muda in Slam Wars. That's right. Yeah, Slam Wars is good too. I hope you guys watched my Slam Wars show the other night. Was that last night? A couple nights ago. I hope you watched it. Yes, Rob, love the game. Good deal, man. I'm telling you. And I will try to play this Atma hockey game once more. I will give it another shot. Gary Hart will be very mad because no American wants any part of the Great Kabuki. There is a Gary Hart card too. Kabuki spit green pea chicken soup. Kabuki was fun to watch. I like Kabuki. Muda, though. Does anybody remember when Muda was in Florida? And I've got one match that if you've never seen it, you got to watch it. No paint. No paint. You've got to watch it. The Great Muda. Oh, my God. He was bad. Does anybody remember what his name was in Florida? Because I've got matches on YouTube you can actually sit and watch. And it was said that back in the day, Great Kabuki spit out green jello. Yeah, it was with the Cardinals getting their Arenado, where do they rank among the best National League teams? They still got some work to do pitching wise. I don't even think I still don't think they win the Central. Two wild ones, Kamala and Abdullah. Yeah, they were nuts. Kamala, Abdullah, and then you add in the Madman, Stan Hansen, and what's his name? I just had him a little while ago. Y'all help me out. I'm going on blank. So you don't have to turn the existing charts and electronic helper as well. Playing it 100 jabroni compete for 100 jabroni. Bruiser Brody, yeah. Brody, picture this one. Kamala and Abdullah against Brody and Stan Hansen. I've seen that match before. That was hell on wheels. You couldn't ask for nothing better than that. That was awesome to watch. George Animal Steel. Take your hands, Weiss. About to play some Xbox. All right, Sean, have a good evening, bud. Yeah, George Animal Steel. He's good friends with some people in the channel here. They actually know him. Need a jabroni belt. Yeah. Capital J. He had a mind dog. Yeah, I like. How about this first one? All right, Alex, you heading out too? Who was the guy that couldn't spell his name? He was funny as shit too. And then they actually took his gimmick from him and all, and then nobody would sign him. WWE, they took his gimmick and hid it. You know, I said, you can't be that anywhere else. So that was his gimmick, man. What was his name? Shit. He had the dog, you know, it stuck all out. And I can't even think of his damn name. But when he always tried to be nice, you know. Eddie Von Erichs, they ruled Texas. You know what? Demos, I think a Kevin Von Erich one is out there. It may be some other Von Erichs out there too. I don't have them. I don't have them. What was that guy's name? Always spelled his name backwards and shit. Eugene. And he wanted to he wanted to do the Eugene gig actually in Ring of Honor. And they said, oh, no. That's not happening. So they held on to him. Nick Dinsmore is his name. Nick Dinsmore. And they wouldn't let him do it. That pretty much tore his career up. Are they all stars, or do they have jobbers too, like in Mulkeys? They do have some jobbers in there. The Mulkeys definitely need to be there. You got them in the Texas set for Slam War, says Randy. They do have jobbers in here, not the best jobbers. I was a big Mid-Atlantic guy. I liked Charlie Fulton. I liked Jeff Sword, Rocky King, George South, and Rocky King's not even in Slam Wars, but they do need to have more jobbers. I'm with you. Dan Spivey. He was a 6'11". Well, he says 6'7" here. That's probably close. George South is in the game. Yeah, I know George South is in the Slam Wars game. Yeah, Rocky King is not. Yeah, D'Lo Brown. He wasn't the best wrestler in the world. Brad Armstrong. Too Cold Scorpio. As we was talking about earlier, Andre the Giant, Hulk, Atlas, Bruno Sammartino. Oh, there's Nikolai Volkov. Somebody asked about Volkov earlier. I had him with the Sheik. I'm with the Iron Sheik. Yokozuna's in there too. Dan Spivey did a WWE character that mimicked Robert De Niro and Cape Fear. Bray Wyatt character was based off it too. Really? See, here's another Ric Flair card. I got 3 or 4 of him. Dan Spivey, he came out of Minnesota. Yeah. Tully Blanchard came out of Texas. His dad's federation. He probably would. I mean, he was a good wrestler anyway, but he probably became better because he ended up. There's Val Venus. He became better probably because he went to Pacific Northwest. Kevin Sullivan. There. Mankind. That damn nut. Triple H. Spivey was Waylon Mercy. Yeah, he played a few different people. Spivey was never my favorite, but he was all right. I just didn't think he was the best wrestler in the world. Dan Spivey, he was a little bit stiff. So was Road Warrior Animal's brother. Anybody remember Road Warrior Animal's brother wrestling? He's that damn goof now in WWE. Well, Tully Blanchard, he kind of went off of that track because he's with the AEW now. He's signed with AEW. He's showing up on that. He's showing up on AEW about every week. Honky Tonk Man, and Tully ended up getting a good contract with him, the way I understand it. Dennis Condrey, Stan Lane, Dr. Tom, Bobby Eaton. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Nora Greenwald. You remember her, don't you? Nora Greenwald. Poor man's Barry Windham. I agree. Spivey was not one of my favorites. That's when actually that scaffold match is when and we was just talking about Johnny Valentine. How about that? Johnny Valentine is in the old he's in the old Mid-Atlantic set, and he's in Legends of Wrestling. He's in both. $1 Million Man. And you can get another one of him. Yeah, Ted DiBiase. Ted DiBiase got in some trouble, though, recently. If you haven't heard, his son looks like he's going to be spending a great deal of time in prison. Ted DiBiase Jr. They he had some fraud charges brought against him. Jazz, she was just the NWA World's Women's Champion about a year and a half ago. But yeah, Ted DiBiase Jr. He's in some real bad ways now. Zack Sabre Jr. No Brother Love. No. Brother Love. Finn Balor. How about that? Finn Balor. But yeah, he's in some deep shit. Demolition Smash. You could go about 10 directions with this guy if you wanted to. And Macho Man Randy Savage. His brother's in the set here somewhere. And Roddy Piper. I love you. Matt Striker. Yeah. This guy right here, his whole family was just, I mean, it's a shame. Mike, Eddie, even his son. Eddie blowed his brains out. Mike's son in 2010 blowed his brains out. And in 2014, Mike Graham blowed his brains out. It just, that whole, the Grahams and the Von Erichs had a whole hell of a lot of stuff in common. They really did. Vita Scott. I don't have that many women wrestlers, though, so I really don't have enough on Women's Federation yet. Undertaker. Yeah, baseball season should be good. Ultimate Warrior. Kane. And Lesnar, Brock Lesnar. And the Grappler. We got this Spoiler, the Grappler, Jakey Snake. Here's a few of the guys that's there. Eddie Graham's brother, Doug Gilbert. Eddie Gilbert's brother, rather. Yeah. How about Jim Powers? Was he the worst Four Horsemen ever? Jim Powers. Marty Jannetty. Paul Orndorff. I was just talking about this one too. Lanny Poffo. The poet Lanny Poffo. Yeah. So you can make Smash to be Crusher Khrushchev, or you can make him out to be let's see, who else was he? Smash, Khrushchev. Oh shit, he was so many different ones. Let's see. Khrushchev, Smash, what was his name? Barry. What was his name? Crusher Khrushchev. He had like 5 different. He went by about 4 or 5 different things. Crusher Khrushchev. Barry Darso. Repo Man. Blacktop Bully. Mr. Hole-in-One, Barry Darso. I don't remember that one. He must have been a golfer because I think golf and shit. Now he was one up at Grandma B's too. He was one. 6'2", 292. That's a big dude. And yeah, Darso. He him and Axe. Yeah, Repo Man. He did. He had a few, and was pretty good. You know, it did pretty good. He was not bad. He wasn't a bad one at all to watch. He really wasn't. Let's see. For the weekend, guys, we're gonna have snow over the weekend and no football this weekend. Maybe we'll show off some games. That way, if it's something somebody likes, we'll show them how they can order some of this stuff. You guys know FieldSingerGames.com is a way to go if you want to get those wrestlers. They are so much fun. And it's a fun game. It really is. And I don't blame anybody at all if they want to do that. Looking to start your own channel, and you're like, okay, what would I do? If you like wrestling, stick with wrestling. If you like baseball, stick with baseball. Tommy Rich and Buzz Sawyer did have a good feud in the 80s. Probably the feud of all feuds was Austin Idol was pretty good too with the King, Jerry Lawler. Austin Idol and Lawler in Mid-South. That was crazy because Rich got involved in that. He hid under the ring one time. That was crazy stuff. They should have Wahoo, Steamboat, Briscoes, and the Andersons. Great Mid-Atlantic talent. Steamboat's in that set somewhere. Wahoo, I don't have. Texans hiring Lovie Smith as defensive coordinator. It's not going to keep their quarterback there. Yeah, Lawler and Idol beat the Road Warriors. The team that beat them for the AWA belts. Does anybody know that? How about that? Road Warriors held the AWA titles one time, and they got beat by who? Who beat them for the belts? Anybody know? That'll be question of the night. Anybody who kept up with AWA will have a problem with that. If you didn't keep up with AWA, you may not know that answer. Who beat the Road Warriors for the AWA world titles? And it was neither Lawler nor Idol. It was not those two guys. Scott Hall, Kurt Hennig. Nope. Nope, not right. Nope. If you don't, try not to get any help, guys. If you don't, you can always look online for help. Try to do it without. Austin Idol was not one of them. Nope. Not Scott Hall, not Kurt Hennig. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Was he going to say Crusher and Jerry Blackwell and the Crusher? Is that what you was going to say? Jerry Blackwell is not one of them either. Nope. AWA World Tag Team Titles. The Road Warriors. They signed a contract to go to the NWA. And they had to find Gagne and Hennig. Nope. Nope. They had to find a team, and Kurt Hennig had already went. Now, let's see. Kurt Hennig was getting ready to win the world title, I think. Greg Gagne was talking about retirement already, I think. And you want to see the Astros acquire J.D. Martinez? It could happen. I'm not going to say Astros get him, but I think Martinez is done. Bockwinkel was a champion, yeah. and Kurt Hennig ended up hitting him with the roll of dimes. The roll of dimes. But there was a team that beat the Road Warriors. They did not want to leave titles vacant. And they were not going to pay them for the last 3 months of work if they walked away. That's when they could actually hold pay over their heads, not like today. And that was a chunk of money for them because they were making about $700,000 a year, I think, with the AWA. So we're talking over close to $200,000. Can you play some wrestlers' theme songs? Buddy Rose, Doug Summers. Nope, it's not those guys. It is not those guys. Randy Pendle was like, Rob has got a question. Where is my man? Thomas Morgan at? Thomas, if you're out there, Thomas Morgan. If he's out there, I'll bet he knows. Midnight Rockers, no. Who beat the Road Warriors for the AWA World Tag Team titles? They didn't hold the belts very long, I think. I cannot get dinged for that, but you want, is that what you want, Darius? Some help with it, with who this was? Is that what you're saying? You want to get a hint? I couldn't really help you with their theme songs. I really couldn't. I'm surprised somebody hadn't gotten it. All right. Do I name one of the people? Should I name one of the people? What was the question? Darius Montre says, who beat the Road Warriors for the AWA World Tag Team titles? Who beat the Road Warriors for the AWA World Tag Team titles? You got to be pretty old to remember this. Okay. Don't look it up, guys, because I tell you what, this is a good question. I mean, that's a good wrestling question. But if you want some help with it, okay? One of the guys used to come to the ring with a valet, and he happened to be married to her. See if that helps. So one of the guys used to come to the ring with a valet, and in real life, he was married to her. Jimmy Garvin, you got it. Now, who was his partner? Who was his partner? You got half of it. But who was Jimmy Garvin's partner that helped him beat the Road Warriors? We are talking about AWA, guys. AWA. Steve Regal, you got it. Mr. Electricity, Steve Regal. You got it. That's it. Jimmy Garvin and Steve Regal. Not William Regal, but Steve Regal. They beat the Road Warriors. And the Road Warriors were very, very unhappy with who they chose. They wanted to lose. They wanted to lose to Crusher and Jerry Blackwell. And the AWA said, nope, We're not going to do that. Steve Regal soaking wet didn't weigh 225. He was a good wrestler though, but he got hurt a lot. Garvin, he was a good wrestler. But if you go back and watch, you can actually no, they didn't have the belts very long, and you can actually go back and watch that match. It's on YouTube where the Road Warriors actually lose that title. Now, to me, if you want to watch the Road Warriors at their ultimate best, put on Road Warriors versus Midnight Express, New Orleans, Louisiana. And that's a night that they turned dirty. And they pulled Jim Cornette down. They beat Bobby Eaton to a pulp. If you ever want to see, yeah, Precious, but she actually married Jimmy Garvin. And his brother was actually his stepdad. Ronnie Garvin was Jimmy Garvin's stepdaddy in real life. That was no shit. Yeah. But, yeah, you're right, Randy. They didn't have the belts very long. But the Road Warriors, their best match ever, if you just want to see somebody just purely beat the crap out of somebody, it lasts about 10 minutes. New Orleans, Louisiana. All right. You got a trivia question for us. Is it wrestling? But go watch that. Road Warriors versus Midnight Express, and then put on a New Orleans, Louisiana. And that's the night that they won the World Tag Team titles. They beat them with the belts. I mean, they half killed him, the Midnight Express that night. They beat them to a pulp. They really did. Which tag team held the AWA tag team titles the longest reign? AWA was a long time back, though. It went way back. Shit. When you start going back in the 60s and 70s, it makes it a little bit harder. The Crusher and Jerry Blackwell. I don't know. The Crusher and Jerry Blackwell. I don't know who it could be. It's got to be sometime in the 70s, though. Because the 80s, they swapped titles out like candy. Like, okay, you show up tonight, you can win the belts. You show up tonight, you can win the belts. The High Flyers. Really? Brunzell and Gagne, 744 days. So just over a year. Just over a year. Yeah. 744 days. That's something. Yep. The only brothers to hold the NWA World Heavyweight title. The only brothers. Who was that? Pretty easy question. The only brothers to ever hold the NWA World Heavyweight title were who were the only brothers? The Funks. You got it. Was not the Briscoes. Yep. Was not the Andersons. Yep. How many times did Vern Gagne win the AWA World title? 5. It's because Gagne's dad run AWA. Did he win it 10 times? Yeah, Vern ran it. Vern ran the whole program, and he won the title 10 times. Yeah, Greg, he never did win the world title though. He never won the world title. And some people had problems with him winning it. And they said, look, he's just too little. He cannot win this title. And Greg went along with them. And he went on to work for WCW, Greg Gagne did. And he's not very much of a sourpuss. If you look back at some of the stuff he did. Jim Brunzell, now that's a guy that's he's had some rough days. But they were a good tag team. They were a great tag team. Brunzell and Gagne. Gagne was fun to watch. The only title change I saw in person was Brunzell beating Ken Patera for the Mid-Atlantic title. I went to let's see. Shit. Yeah, Starrcade was fun to watch. You're right. So, yeah, I saw that. You should have a 16-team tournament to determine Road Warriors' next challengers, Rob. Their next challengers is coming from Legends of Wrestling. We're gonna pull them from Legends of Wrestling next time. Yep. Do you know who my world champion is? My Legends of Wrestling world champion. Do you know who it is? I've mentioned it a couple times. But my Legends of Wrestling world heavyweight champion, some people know who it is. Rob Crockett Sr. Memorial. Yeah. Yeah, Magnum TA. That's right. Magnum TA is my world heavyweight champion. My Mid-Atlantic champion is actually Bruno Sammartino. And then the world tag team titles are now held by the Road Warriors. I'm not gonna have like U.S. tag team titles. So I've got it's like national heavyweight title. Actually, that's what I think I called it with Bruno Sammartino. So Magnum beat Ric Flair for the belt. But I think Bruno Sammartino may be going to take on somebody like maybe Ivan Koloff. I think when I use Magnum TA, the dice never like him. Really, Magnum run in good with Ric Flair. He actually beat Flair pretty quick. Magnum TA will have to give Flair his rematch. But I think with Bruno Sammartino, I think I'm going the way of Ivan Koloff. Can you do cage matches? Yes, you can. They've got some new stuff, some new created sheets and stuff. I got some stuff from Dave Little. He sent it to me in PDF, but it would not print out right for me. So I got to get back in touch with Dave. But yeah, get in touch with Dave anytime you want to. Dave has 400 or 500 wrestlers. I mean, mine's this thick. I mean, mine's about this thick. His is about that thick, I'm sure. He and Phil Singer are pretty good friends, I think, too. Dave will do anything for you. Do you like Milano dark chocolate cookies? Not really. I'm not a big dark chocolate person. No, Darius, I'm not a big dark chocolate person. And in case you're just getting here, Keith White, he's got a stomach virus, so that's the reason he's not been in tonight. But yeah, you can do cage matches, I think, and you can have interference with dark chocolate. Yuck! I'm not a big dark chocolate, and I don't like white chocolate either. I've never liked white chocolate. Something about the white chocolate I just don't like. Darius, I will tell Mrs. Rob hi. I certainly will. I'm gonna head out of here in just a minute myself. Been a late Friday night. Alyssa Milano is a brat. Another reason not to like Milano's. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. She's just like you say, a brat. But she is cute. Yeah. Oh man, another reason not to like Milanos. That's pretty funny. Next time you go to Chicago, make sure you have a Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza. Never been to Chicago. I've never been to Chicago, but I will. Randy says he's out. You're more awake than Biden now. Yeah, I need to get me a shirt. I'm biding my time. uh, have him leaning over. Probably wouldn't go over well in the room, you know. You should go to a Cubs game at Wrigley Field. Not a Wrigley fan. I'm sorry, Darius. Actually, if I was going to Chicago, I'd rather go to the new Comiskey. That's really mean to say, but I'd rather go see the White Sox than I had the Cubs. I'm not a Cubs fan, and definitely not a Wrigley fan. I do not like Wrigley Field. That's mean. I know. Rank all the current MLB parks. Maybe I'll do that this year too. PNC Park has got to be up there. Great American Ballpark. See, I don't like watching games at Camden Yards either. I went to the old Memorial Stadium. I really hated that ballpark. Camden Yards has got to be better than Memorial Stadium. And then yesterday I find have I ever been to Yankee Stadium, the old one or the new one? No, I've never been in New York. I've been to the state, not to the city. Yesterday I find out the All-Star game is being played at Truist Stadium. Truist Stadium. Now, who plays at Truist Stadium? I did not know. Never been to Fenway either. Truist Stadium. And I'm like, who the hell plays at Truist Stadium? It's the old SunTrust Park, Atlanta. Atlanta's got the All-Star game this year. But they call it Truist Stadium now, Truist Park. How is Citizens Bank Park? Citizens Bank Park, number one, costs too much. It's high as hell to go. $25 to park. A decent ticket run you $40. The seats are all wonderful. It's not a bad seat in the house. And have I ever went to a game it was not a home run hit in it? No. I've went to like 8 games, that's 7, 8 games, 9, maybe 10. Always been some home runs hit there. I did go to one that was a 2-1 game or something. Arenado and Goldschmidt will be a deadly duo. Yeah, they will. But they got to have some pitching to go with them. And they're 2 right-handers. They need a lefty in there. They're going to have to get themselves a lefty to put number 5. I don't know who that'll be. It may end up being, hey, it could be a shortstop named the one from Philadelphia. But he hasn't settled in with Philly yet. We'll see. Just don't go to the dime and then I'll fall on top of you. I used to go to that ballpark all the time in Richmond. Gregorius, yeah. Gregorius, I think Yachty will retire. Didi Gregorius, yeah. If they could put him at number 5, jeez, they would have a tough lineup. I don't think they got as good a pitching right now as Philadelphia has, even though they got one of their pitchers back. Philadelphia's coming along. They actually got a decent pitching staff. Not great. I'm not going to go as far as say a top 5 in the National League or anything. But they're in the top half of the National League, I think, now with their pitching staff, where they were, I think, 14th out of 15, something like that. They were bad. They're better with Wheeler, and they've got a couple other pitchers now. And Matt Moore now, we'll see what happens. Moore's a lefty too, I think. I would have loved to see him get Jay Happ, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm going to head out. I'm actually going to go watch something else on YouTube that you guys will be like, really, Rob? Yeah, I'm going to actually go watch a couple things on YouTube. I'm going to try to catch up on some stuff. You all have a great, great night. Demos, Mets fans are gaga over Lindor. Yeah, Lindor can make a lot of people have, yeah. We will see. What is the Red Sox versus Phillies all-time series? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you the numbers. Red Sox have won more than the Phillies though, because ever since the interleague kicked in, the Phillies didn't do too good against the AL East. So I know the Red Sox have a winning record against the Phillies. I don't think they will this year. If they play them this year, I don't like their chances. Phillies, they're gonna bring up their lunch pails with them this year. We'll see what kind of bullpen they got. It's all according to the bullpen. If a bullpen shows up, they got a legit chance in the East. If they don't, they'll be third or fourth. So we'll see. You all have a great night. God bless. Thanks, Darius, Demos, everybody that came out tonight. Carlton, Randy, everybody that came. Let's see who all else is here. Alex, Randy Pendle. Let's see. Ken Castro, Sean D. Everybody that showed up. Thanks so much tonight for popping in. I think we had a good time. Trash dump of the week, we'll be discussing it more tomorrow, and we'll make our decision on Sunday as far as who is a trash dump of the week. Have a great, great Friday night. God bless, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.